Hello, my name is Darby Behrens, and today I'm going to be giving you an informative speech about transplant surgeries. So, medicine and the way surgeries are performed has definitely changed as time's gone on. Doctors are making new discoveries about treatment plans for patients, and researchers are making new discoveries every day with medicine. And technology is changing every day as we go on that helps with medical. So, the first transplant. In the 18th century, researchers began experimenting with organ transplants. They first started performing the transplant surgeries on animals, and they later made their way to performing them on humans. At first, they were very unsuccessful, but that's to be expected with new surgeries. Although they faced many failures, they didn't give up, and by the 20th century, they were performing effective transplant surgeries. The first successful transplant was a kidney transplant done by Joseph E. Murray. As we stated, transplant surgeries used to be extremely risky, but now more common today. They are very routine and are done every single day. Liver and kidney transplants are the most common. So, Joseph E. Murray. In 1954, Joseph E. Murray performed the first transplant on a set of identical twins. According to the biography Joseph E. Murray, biographical, written by the Nobel Media in 2018, Murray knew that the most common reason for transplant failures was the immune system sees the organ as a foreign body. The immune system is made to reject foreign bodies. However, when Murray performed the kidney transplant between the identical twins, he used radiotherapy and immunosuppressants to avoid the body rejecting the new organ. This transplant and the discovery of how to keep the body from rejecting the organ opened many doors for transplant surgeries to be performed later. He later won the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1990 for his discovery. This is an example of damaged kidneys, then the new transplanted kidney, and then a heart transplant procedure. Some facts about organ donation. According to organ donation statistics written by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services in March of 2016, that's updated daily, there were 34,770 transplants performed in 2017. There were 114,000 plus people are on the transplant waiting list today. Every 10 minutes, a new person is added to that list. They also state that 20 people die waiting every day for the transplant that they need. According to organ donation statistics, one person can donate 8 organs to save a life. They also state that 3 in 1,000 people can die in a way that equals an organ donation. So this is 6-year-old Caitlin's transplant story.
My daughter's name is Caitlin. She's 6 years old. She loves to sing and dance and go to the beach.
She's my inspiration. Her big smile and her big hugs. She completes us.
When she was born, there was something wrong with her liver.
She was very, very sick. There were many times we almost lost her.
They actually said, the options for your daughter's survival is a liver transplant. It's difficult. There's a big shortage of organ donors and people die waiting every day, and you don't know if that's going to be your child. My cell phone rang, and it was my daughter's surgeon telling me they got the call.
It was like the weight of the world was lifted off my shoulders.
Her donor's family decided that it's what he would have wanted to donate his organs, and Caitlin was one of the lucky recipients.
There's definitely not a day that goes by I don't think of her donor and thank him for giving her a second chance.
This is Jeff, Caitlin's organ donor. She'll tell you who he is, and she'll tell you that he saved your life.
Organ donation, it's not something you'll regret.
There's over 120,000 people currently awaiting a life-saving organ, and many of those are children. People don't think about that. Children get sick too.
I'd implore anyone that has the opportunities to say yes, to check the box. And then, most importantly, you need to let your family know what your wishes are. You get a chance to do something great.
This gift of life was made possible by an organ donor. Imagine what you could make possible.
So as you can see, organ donation is very important. Oh no. Well, I can't get it to go back, but that's okay. Today, kidney, heart, liver, lung transplants, they're all very common and they're routine, performed daily sometimes. And there's not as much risks when they're performed today due to the discoveries made in previous years. The amount of organs available for transplant is significantly less than the number of people that need a transplant surgery. Thankfully, as medical technology continues to expand and improve, and as more organ donors become available, the survival rate continues to increase as well. Thank you for listening to my informative speech.